tends to be a language and conversation far removed from people who live a different reality. I think it's really exciting to give the challenge to entrepreneurs, to give the challenge to tech developers, and to say to them, why don't you create the platforms that will help us build a new reality so that people can become part of an inclusive financial economy. Great, well done, and I now declare the challenge officially open.
You will soon come back.
People who, in their prime, were sources of joy and a lot of excitement for the good people of this country. I'm talking about individuals we all consider legends, who are heroes. And they came with a very simple mission. Some way, somehow, in the passage of life, after the prime of their years, they had significant challenges with their personal finances. And even as we speak today, I believe it's next week, the Ghana Football Association again is launching a fund for retired players who are right on the brink of destitution. Now, this story is not unique to Ghana. Across the world, if you go to the US, if anytime you go online, you read about stories of people who made millions of dollars, not even cedis. But some way, somehow, at the time they needed money most, there was nothing to fund an ordinary life. Not even the spectacular ones they were used to. Now, it's not very easy for us to assume that this particular situation is exclusive to people who live the high life. But again, all over. I mean people who we all looked up to, who are very iconic in their time and in their prime. Some way, somehow, money becomes an issue down the line. And so we said, see, as a bank, we are always providing financial tools for people to look after people to take care of their personal finances. Why don't we take this to the next level? Where we encourage the entirety of this population to focus on these important matters, especially when we are making enough money. And we are particularly encouraged by the fact that when it comes to personal finance, psychologists tell us, unlike the other psychological traits that we are born with, and personality traits that are difficult to change during the course of our lives, personal finance is one area that with diligence and hard work, we can make a difference today to live a good tomorrow. And so we took this on as a social responsibility exercise. It's not going to improve our bottom line this year or next year, but ultimately, it's going to make a lot of good people in this country live very fulfilling life over an extended period of time. And we said, see, if we're going to do this in this generation, and we needed to get everybody interested, then we must operate in the space and use the applications that people are very comfortable with. More so when we are targeting the youth. We are targeting young professionals. And we are even targeting everybody who uses a mobile phone, which you know is now the primary means of communication in our country. It was this reasoning, this thinking, this care for the society, this belief that we owe an obligation to encourage people to do the right things now when there is opportunity, that led to the birthing of the Stanbic Money Mobile App Challenge. So what we seek to do is to throw a challenge to all the very clever and brilliant people we have here. We have in Ghana. All the young men and women who are so talented. We're asking them to enter this challenge. It's an opportunity and it could be the path to greatness for so many people. Ultimately, our objective is to be able to generate a lot of applications that we would get and would buy from the developers, and would then put these apps out in the public for people to use, all in the bid to encourage everybody here to do the right things.
I actually joined banking when we had to move ledgers, so everything you brought, we actually wrote it in by hand. And if you came to take the money, you'll have to take the check, go pick the ledger, find your name, deduct how much you're going to draw from how much you deposited, and put the check in the book. Are you following me? And take the book to the manager, who will now cross-check, make sure the maths is correct, the balance is right, and you authorize the check and initial against the balance. And then you take the check to the cashier, and then took the ledger back to the storage room. You understand? Is that how we do banking these days? No, right? And even what we do today, which is heavily, computerized, digitized, is still not meeting the needs of the youth of today, and even people who are used to money. They don't want to come to a bank anymore. So actually banks are in a struggle. The issue is, are banks now technology companies or banks? I think we want to call ourselves technology companies. So this app is really to enable banks to become technology companies. So please draw the algorithms that enables us to pick up your money without coming to the bank, for you to take your money without coming to the bank, for you to instruct us to move money across local, international, without coming to the bank. This is what this app will enable us to do. And so I believe it's a huge opportunity for young entrepreneurs, and not so young entrepreneurs who still have ideas as to what COBOL means and all those things. Very challenging people like us who are called BBCs, you know what a BBC means, one before computer. But this is a huge opportunity for us to really position banks now as technology companies. And we have a lot of collaborators right now. Telecom companies are collaborating with banks, but we really need your apps to be able to bring finance alive, to be able to bring finance to the 22nd century now. So on this note, this is already on the app challenge. Just to add that Standard Bank or Stanbic Ghana will stand by these. Every entry will be very, very quickly analyzed and recognized. But of course, with every challenge, there will be a winner. We want to create our own Zuckerbergs of this world. Ahead of us, 60 seconds of this life, and how he changed the world. So I'm sure somebody out there is going to be our next financial who will change the world and change his own fortunes. So on this note, thank you very much for coming, and we look forward to receiving the entries.
Non-profit. So they are meant to help people manage their money better, simplify people's finances. So in short, it's open iOS, Android, multi-platform, cross-platform. It's still working. Whatever they're able to come up with, so long as it helps people manage their money, help them save better, help them plan their expenditure better, help them plan their financial lives better, we're open to accept countries like that.
I think there was one.
The right assigned to Stanbic to launch the apps as Stanbic branded apps. But if they do not win, they still own the intellectual property rights to whatever they develop. The price is 3,000, and we intend to have 10 finalists at the end of the competition. So the 4th place to 10th place get a consolation prize.